Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hey everybody. How's everybody doing? Hey, thank you guys for showing up. Today is March the I think it's March the 9th. March the 9th, you guys. Yes, it is. 2022. I was trying to find something for you guys to make it a little bit more easier. I know a lot of people want to know what was going on. We're going to talk about the if you came in the building, you guys, family, listen up. If you came in the building, please make sure you hit the thumbs up. If you did not go back out, hit the thumbs up. Share the live. Um, I can't never share it until I come in the building. I don't know why that is. So I'm not trying to be rude or anything. It takes me less time than it takes me. I gotta cut my nails off, you guys. They're looking way too long. Uh, but I am in the building. Thank you guys for showing up. Let me see who's all in the building. I'm not gonna say everybody's name, so we'll get into the conversation a little bit because today is Tuesday. This is open Saturday. I don't want to waste all of you guys' time. I need to get together, talk about things. I want to find what is said at the I don't think it's gonna let me find it. No, I don't think it's gonna let me find it. I'm trying to see what to do. Oh, hold on. Hey, this is SC. Is that better? No. Mm, 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 mm. that better? Is that better? Sonia Watts got a 1. She says it's better. Is that better, everybody? She said yes, that's better. Okay. I don't know why sometimes that little beat are going. Good for me. Thank you. Is that better? Hmm. Hey, this is SP.
Miss SP, it went back to the echoing again.
Why is it doing that?
I don't know. We just happened to chat and letting you know it went back to the same thing. I'm sorry.
Okay. Thank you. You know what I'm gonna do? Okay.
What you gonna do?
I'm going, you know what? I'm gonna end this live and pull up another one.
Okay, sound like either you got the Bluetooth on along with the speaker on the computer or something. That's how it's sounding.
And I don't.
Okay, yeah. Maybe it'll restart a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to restart it. And if it just don't, okay, thank you.
You got to let up.
Hello? Okay. Okay, family. I'm gonna restart it. I'm gonna shut this live down. You guys understand? I'm gonna shut this live down and I'm gonna restart the live. Is it good? D Diva says it's good right now. It's a pretty good now. You can hear now? Okay. Ooh. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. We can hear you. Okay. I was just gonna shut it down and then open up another one because I think they're giving us all these things and all these gadgets and stuff. Anyway, thank you, family. Thank you. I said we got some people we haven't seen in here in a while. We got some new people in the building. If you're new, please let us know that you're new so that we have the people in blue. They are mods. You guys know what mods to do. They're here to help navigate through this channel because this channel is not like every other channel. There are rules and regulations, and we always keep them posted right at the beginning. We're kind of laid back, ain't no arguing, fussing, cussing. Everybody's gonna have an opinion. You may not like somebody's opinion, but we're not gonna argue about it. But you can enlighten us with what your opinion is and why you feel the way you feel. Okay, so we all know about there's 2 cases I would want to get into today. I'm going to give you guys some of the details. You know some of the details and some of it you don't. So just wait on it because I'm pretty sure I'm going to tell you some stuff you don't know. Okay? What's going on behind the scenes, okay? And first let me share with you If you don't know, everybody should know about the California City Boys. If you don't know, they're two brothers that was adopted out to a young man and a young lady named Jacqueline and Trezell. And allegedly they wasn't supposed to be adopted out because they didn't have the rights from both of the biological parents, but they adopted these kids out. And not only that, they adopted them to these youngsters. They had two kids of their own already. And then they just adopting kids, ain't had a job or anything. But the brothers came up missing on December the 21st. Trezell, the adopted father, called 911. And this is how the story got started. There was a video out there that shows that he really didn't look for the kids. He went one way in and came back out the same way. He really didn't look. Got on national TV and said that he was picking up wood or chucking wood or throwing wood to go make a fire. And he went in the house. He forgot he left the gate. He went back in the house and they were playing with chalk. We don't know if chalk was the dog or chalk was chalk that you draw on the sidewalk with. But this story has went pretty much as viral as it could, with the people being Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, you name it, getting the word out there. Whether it was good, positive, negative, we all work to get, some coverage for these young boys. So a couple of years done went by and nobody's heard anything, and they hadn't charged the two adopted parents, Jacqueline and Trezell, for anything. And then just now, on I think it was March the 3rd, because that is the same day that Bakersfield picked back up the case on March the 3rd, you guys. It was 1 year of the day that they charged him. They picked it up March the 3rd, and March the 3rd is when they put out a warrant arrest for, first it was Trezell and then Jacqueline. And I guess they were trying to hightail it out. I don't know. Allegedly, they were trying to leave, but, just through social media and people keeping an eye where they at, where they been, have you seen them, and things of that nature. And there's probably other reasons how they found him. I don't know. One of my things went out, you guys. I can't tell you what's going on. I don't know if you guys see me or not. I have no clue. Anyway, there was a problem with the server. Retry. Okay, came back on. Anyway, that's where we're at today. They're locked up. They charged them 2 counts of second-degree murder. They charged them with, I think it's abuse. Was it abuse, you guys? Abuse. And then they charged them with lying to police or officials. So they got 5 charges. On the 2 charges, it will give them, if they are found guilty, 15 years apiece, which would be 30 years just for the first 2 counts. That ain't got nothing to do with lying to the officers. You understand what I'm saying? So now that they done picked them up, they were in court. And so the DA, district attorney, or you could say the prosecutor, came on national TV and said that these kids, she didn't say it, it's a possibility. She said that Classic and Sincere, those are their names that they were born with. And the adopted parents changed their name to Orrin and Orson. She said that they are deceased. Okay? So it broke a lot of people's heart because we was rooting for finding them somewhere or I don't know, something. Anyway, that's where we're at. They went to court again, And some people was like, oh no, SP, Trezell and Jacqueline got an attorney. Well, of course, you guys, that's their rights to get an attorney. But the attorney said that I guess her name is Cheryl Zimmerer. She's the DA, district attorney. That she lied to the people and trying to manipulate misinformation to the public. So their attorney went to the judge, like it's in everybody's right, and asked for a gag order. The judge approved the gag order. Cheryl Zimmerer, I don't know why I want to say Zimmerman. I don't know. That's somebody's name I know, and I know that's not what I seen. I think I seen something like Zimmerer. But anyway, she came on national TV. Well, and she says, are they not court-appointed attorneys? I don't really know. We'll check that out, though, Miss Tina. We will check that out. If somebody, if one of the mods is in the chat room, could they go find out if the attorneys is court-appointed real quick? And let us know. She said, that is what I heard, they court-appointed. They are court, okay. They are court-appointed attorneys. Ms. Price is saying they are court-appointed attorney. Well, I'm going to tell you, they're doing everything by the book. They're doing everything by the book, and that's nothing wrong with that. They are that said it in the press conference. Yes, they're court-appointed. So they're saying that they're going to put up a big fight. But he turns around and he says that he don't want no officials, no police, no attorneys, no one talking about this case. He even going to, he hasn't done it yet. It might be done by now because that was like maybe Monday or so. Where the witness will have a gag order also. Did everybody hear the same thing that I heard? Okay. Here's the thing. Let me see if I could find a little bit of it, and maybe we could just listen to it together. I know some people have sent it to me, so let me go in here and go through some of my thing. I had a number in my head. I don't know. I think this is it right here. No, it's not. Somebody gave me something and I wanted to share it with you guys. But I get so many. Okay, I ain't even looked at those. Tina. Okay, you must see this. Who is this? You must see this. Anyway, I'll look and see if I can find it real quick. But oh my goodness. See, I don't like when people send me stuff like that. Good thing I didn't have that all the way up. Florida, missing toddler. It's hard. It's hard for me to find it for you guys. I'm going to have to. Okay, that's the defense thing right here. Okay. Zan has sent it to me. I think we got it on Zan's. Okay, so there's two things I want y'all to hear. Okay, here we go.
The adoptive parents charged with murder in
the disappearance of Orrin and Orson West. Today, the attorneys representing the Wests spoke for the first time, lobbying accusations at the district attorney. 17's Christian Galeno joins us live now from downtown Bakersfield with more and the newest developments in this case. Good evening, Christian.
Good evening, Tammy. And yeah, that's right. That's right, Tammy. A very good evening to you now. The defense counsel for the adoptive parents of Orrin and Orson West accused District Attorney Cynthia Zimmer of not only misleading the public, but also preying on people's emotions during her press conference last week.
Why would you take this case?
It's been a case with 1,001 questions, and ever since the arrest of adoptive parents Jacqueline and Trezell West, questions keep coming. In a joint press conference Monday afternoon, defense attorneys are gearing up for a fight to defend the adoptive parents.
Statements that have been used by the Kern County District Attorney in her press conference tend to invoke a tidal wave of emotion towards finding guilt.
Both attorneys believe such statements by the DA can lead to an unfair trial for the West and even a change in venue. Jacqueline West is represented by Alexa Torres-Stalling, Trezell West by Timothy Hennessy. This may be the last time that attorneys are allowed to publicly discuss the case before a gag order is granted tomorrow, which defense attorneys favor.
It's odd that the office held their press conference, made a series of comments which both mis- and disinformed the public, then the following day came and requested a gag order to stop the defense from having an ability to make similar comments.
Torres-Stallings and Hennessy explained that the standard of proof at grand jury proceedings is much lower than the standard of being found guilty beyond a reasonable doubt required at trial.
We hear stuff like, we proved to the grand jury, they were convinced, they believed. That isn't the standard in which they make their finding. And so to us, it was to more clarify that that isn't the standard.
Hennessy also pointed out defense counsel and the accused are not present during grand jury proceedings and have no opportunity to cross-examine witnesses or present evidence. DA Zimmer said the DA's press conference was held to address questions by the media, given the high level of public interest, stating her office will have no further comment until a verdict has been reached. Now, the trial is set to start May 23rd. Tomorrow, there's going to be a hearing to discuss that gag order that prosecutors have requested. And if it is granted, then key details in this case will not be made known until the trial begins. For now, reporting live in downtown Bakersfield, Christian Galeno, 17 News.
Homeowners are getting $3,700.
Okay. Okay, so you guys, heard the same thing I heard. I wanted to make sure everybody heard the same thing. Some people didn't hear it, so we share it. And the gag order. Right now, as the gag order is standing, it is just for the people that's involved. And I don't see where the judge going to be like, okay, you YouTubers can't say anything about the case. Now, he did say something about he was going to go a little bit further and make the gag order where potential witnesses, cannot even speak about it. So what's going to happen is you're going to hear a lot of people, even the family members that you've been hearing from and everything, they may just put them on the list so they can just shut up. And they may not even be a witness. They may put them down like say, for instance, this is a part of the game. You guys, I'm just being honest with you. This is part of the game. And he done already got the gag order for the officials. And he's got the gag order for, the police and, attorneys. They can't come get on national TV and say, we're about ready to, court day is such and such and such. So if we got to find out anything, then we're going to have to reach out there and know when these dates and times of when they go into court and what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Because they will not be able to say anything. But they might, like say, for instance, they might put a gag order on the biological mother, the biological father, and 2 or 3 of the cousins, saying that they're a potential witness. You will not hear anything else. You know what I'm saying? So that's part of how the game goes. They want it to quiet down, but also, like I said, we don't want that case to leave California City. We just don't. It has a better chance there. And somebody in the chat is asking, where is Jamal? He's been silent. Of course he's being silent. There's nothing for him to say. He's been silent a long time ago. So Ariel Price says, I think the gag, let me go up. It went up a little bit. She says, I think the gag order is good for both sides, being the other kids are the main witness that you know of. They may not be the main witness. They may have a witness. They may have a witness of he said, she said. You know what I'm saying? Or, like I said, you guys remember there was a young lady that got in touch with me right at the beginning of this. And she told me that she knew Wanda very well. And they had this birthday party and the kids was invited. It was mainly for the little ones. It was a little party, like, like Paw Patrol and you know, something of that nature. Paw Patrol, Toy Story, or something of that nature, where these kids would have enjoyed the party. But when the party came, and that was in September, I told you guys this back at the beginning. You guys remember me telling you this. Put a 1 in the chat. Please put a 1 in the chat. If you don't remember me saying it, you probably wasn't in here. But if you remember me saying it, put a 1 in the chat. You probably wasn't in here. But if you remember me saying it. Remember, I told you, a young lady told me, she said, all the kids came, but those 2. And she was down there, right there in that area. And you know, we'll see what's going on. Let's see here. It just don't let me see nothing, do it? Oh, I think that's a mistake. Oh, Zan, you done took out Candy. Oh, Candy, we sorry. Anyway, you guys, I wanted to share that with you. Not only that, let me tell you, don't get discouraged if you don't hear anything. Don't get discouraged, because that's the way, we don't want it to go nowhere. And plus, we do want them to be able to, the family to be able to make it there to the court. And, I think it's best that they stay there. Okay. So that's going on. So like I said, we're going to go over the indictment. You guys can come in here Friday. We're going to go over it. We're going to break it down. We're going to get into the indictment, what the words are saying. And I'm going to try to get a hold of 2 experts so that they can give me their analysis on, what is saying. You know what I'm saying? And they can only tell me what they could tell me, because it's just not going to give you all that detailed stuff. It's really not for us. So we're going to do that this coming Friday at 5 p.m. Central Time, just to let you guys know. Now, on the Cody case, you guys, it's a hot mess over on the Cody case. Now, you guys can jump in anytime you want, but it's a hot mess over there on the Cody case. You know, they're fighting. This is what I've seen, and what I'm only going to tell you guys. I know they probably come after me because I'm going to say what I'm saying, but the BLM down there is basically I guess kind of in a protective mode to Corey and Corey's family. And so I'm saying this right now, you guys. If you're down there in the Virginia area and you think you're going to run up on these sisters, please think again, because they are looking at taking some charges out. Because over the weekend, and this was last weekend, I think it was, the sisters, Corey's sister, I guess the lease is up on his apartment. So Corey's sisters were moving his stuff out of the apartment into the house. Some young ladies met Corey's sister and family there at the apartment, and you know, hollering and screaming and some kicking going on, and get off of my property, and you don't tell me what to do, and where is Cody, and da 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 da, and you name it. Corey's sister is scared, saying she's scared for her life, basically, you guys. BLM is now saying, hey, we're going to contact the police. You guys have, you know, saying false stuff about the family, and you're putting stuff out there, defaming their character, and this, that, and the other. So we're going to do some stuff. We're going to get our attorneys to come back. Okay. Miss Tina says some kicking, some kicking going on. Yeah. So they made a big old video. And matter of fact, I'll share a little bit with you guys if you want me to hear what it says, okay? I normally don't do this, but it's not on the YouTube, so I will share a little bit so you can hear what's going on. And I won't share the second half because the second half really ain't got nothing to do with us. It's got something to do with some other beef. But I want you to hear what the gentleman said, okay? I want you to hear what the gentleman said. Hold on. Let me make sure I get the right one. Hold on, you guys. Good thing I didn't play that because y'all would have heard something you didn't want to hear. Uh-oh. Hold on. We got somebody in the house.
Hello.
Hello, Gail. How are you?
I'm fine. I wanted to say it's pretty dirty of CPS. The other mother wanted to know if her children were alive, wanted proof of life. They traveled clear from Kern County to Los Angeles and took that other woman's 3 children to punish her for speaking against CPS.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, that other mother that said she wanted to know.
Yes, and those are her children. I know for 100% fact. Those are her children that were with the West. And to punish her, that's what CPS did. I'm telling everybody in the world because it ain't right. What right do they have to go take 3 children away from their mother to punish her for asking if her other 2 are alive when they gave her kids to a baby killer? Baby killers.
Right. Wow.
I don't care what she's done wrong. If she wants to know if her children are alive, she must love them some way. And to go clear to Los Angeles to remove the other 3 kids to punish her for speaking out for her babies is the most brutalest, horrible thing that they could do. And I think a stink should be raised about that.
Wow.
Period.
Wow. Yeah.
I think that there should be a lot of people complaining about Kern County. That is the most, and who was the worker and who was the judge?
Wow. I did not know that happened to her.
Yes, it did. It surely did.
Why would they do that to? I mean, why would they do that
because of this lawsuit that the boys' families got against them. They don't want to be hit with another lawsuit. So they figured by taking her kids, they'd shut her up.
Wow.
Well, I think that everybody should give the other mother love and support and say, look, we'll take a donation or something for an attorney for you to sue Kern County. Because that is wrong. Totally wrong. That's the worst thing you could lose your kids for, to punish you to find out if the other 2 are alive that they gave to baby killers.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
And what kind of people are they going to put her other kids with? They going to kill them too? My. That's what I called to say. I'm going to get off of here.
All righty. Thank you.
What?
I said thank you very much. Okay. So you guys, things is happening. I'm telling you. Here I go. I think I got it right here. Hold on.
Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. People been speaking on their opinions and everything about why we didn't go live, but I did give people a preview of what was going to be spoken about on today. So, the Baby Cody group, y'all was absolutely incorrect. I did give y'all a preview of what was going to be brought up on today.
Hold on.
Is now going forth with the harassment from the Cody's Bigsby family, and that was the update that legal actions is pending right now on people from outside the Baby Cody group, allegedly for the harassment and stalking of the sisters here in Hampton, Virginia. I'm Brody, you're live. How you doing? I'm doing all right. How are you doing? I'm doing well. Thank you for calling me out. Can you tell me why you wanted to come live and speak to the people on today? Yesterday you were not able to speak about it because of the lawyer situation, but today you have to go ahead. Yes, and so we just wanted to thank everybody for their concern in this case, because people who have been showing their concern, we appreciate y'all. We know that y'all are reaching out because you're genuinely concerned about what's going on. But there was things going on the legal side of this, and we couldn't just put out what it was, and so it was literally a stop the press put out there before we put it out. But we are responsible with our activism. We aren't just coming out here doing a fly-by-night. We don't want to jeopardize this case in any way, shape, or form. But we are able to speak on a few different items from what is just pending from this whole case as a totality. We just want to let everybody know, too, that this is not just a simple 1 or 2
as far as Cody, we're fully vested in this case. So there has been findings that people are saying that there's different fraudulently to make money. There's literally people out here doing fraudulent GoFundMe's raising money, and so we're seeing these GoFundMe links raising over $100 for Cody, and it's not going to his family or anything like that. It's not going anywhere towards any type of search efforts, and these GoFundMe's are being made by people who don't even live in Virginia at all. One's been in California, one of them's been in New York. The family has been getting reached out to people from all the way from New York telling them that, hey, we saw a GoFundMe link up for y'all. Are y'all good? And it's like, yeah, we haven't posted any GoFundMe links. So there are no family-sponsored fundraisings out there. So anything that y'all see reported is fraudulent. There really are sick people out here trying to raise monies off of this. We've just been coming out here off the street. We haven't been raising monies for this. We have our search effort when we got the materials that we need. And we let people know specifically if there's another need for materials. We let people know. It's like, hey, we're trying to get this and that and the third, but since the fourth day, we haven't, and this is day 30, about 34 now.
It was alleged it was another GoFundMe raised around $400-500.
Yes, and we do have the link for that, so we're trying to get that reported and taken down. There has been no GoFundMe's put together by the family. To our knowledge, this is coming from them or anybody. So anybody raising funds toward this, the only individuals we know searching is Waters Team Inc., who was a nonprofit veteran-led group, and they had their regular stuff up, but it wasn't any type of just specifically for this. And we've been out searching, and like I said, we haven't been raising funds specifically towards this or anything.
Do the family give anyone out there permission to raise money for baby Cody in any shape or form at this moment?
No. The family does not give anybody permission to raise funds on the name or have events in the name of Cody Bigsby's name without their permission. As of right now, no.
Do the family have their own GoFundMe up at this moment?
No, there is no fundraising efforts right now for baby Cody.
All right. What did the family say about when they found out there's fake GoFundMe pages out there? What was the family response?
It was more adding to their stress. They were already going through the mental health anguish of this. And like I said, they just wanted to make sure that people knew that they weren't trying to raise money. So if there was, it would be seen. And if it was something of a worthy cause, we would have all known about it. But nobody knows about these mysterious GoFundMes that are raising money.
Do you have direct contact with the family or not? Are you communicating with the family directly?
Yes, I do have direct contact with the family.
Are you communicating with the family directly?
Yes.
Okay. What's your next agenda?
We also wanted to address the cyberbullying that's going on in these different. I'll put this down. In these different Cody-led groups, that cyberbullying is real, and so y'all, people need to understand that y'all could be contributing to the diminishing of somebody's mental health. So we know that legal actions or anything like that may get reported as possible because this is not just to wake up every day, find out what to say daily about it. This is a ongoing thing, and I've actually seen physically with my own eyes a mental breakdown with this family because they're trying to search for a missing child at the same time being accused of stuff where it's really damaging. He has sisters, he has aunts. And it's really damaging. So I said cyberbullying is real. We will be searching today and Thursday.
Sorry, we'll go back to the situation when Cody Bixby's sisters was moving his property out his unit, and they was trying to move it into the house that he had purchased. It was females outside the door, allegedly harassing and stalking the Bixby sisters. And family member. Have there been any type of lawyer contacted due to that situation?
Yes, there have been lawyers contacted in regards to that, and like I said, we'll just say that there is pending litigation as opposed to that. But it was 14 minutes of pure harassment and threats that was caught on camera, and that's just we feel like if you're going to tell the story, you got to tell it all, and this is what's going on in the background. So don't just leave out this part. Don't just put out what makes this side look better. Don't just put out what that's why we appreciate you and we say unbiased media, because we're just presenting facts. This really happened, and this is happening.
So are you telling us allegedly the family is seeking now legal attorney to pursue the people that were stalking them outside their home, their brother home?
I would just say that they have been seeking legal counsel. I'll leave it at that.
wow. The baby Bixby group is allegedly slandering many people's names, to include myself, and also Black Lives Matter. The baby Bixby group, and also the family members. Have there been any type of actions or any action to be taken towards the baby Bixby group?
We will say that lawyers have been contacted about that as well.
Okay, family. So I let you guys hear. Oh, first of all, thank you, Sugar Mama. I see you in the building. Here's your numbers right here. 938-351, 938-350. Sugar Mama, there's your super chat right there. As you go, let me get you in there. Sugar Mama.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Did you guys hear that? I'm wondering because I seen that my phone was on mute, and I'm wondering, did you guys hear it or did you not hear it? What just happened? Thank you, Sugar Mama. Thank you for the super chat. I got you in there. Did you guys hear? Did you guys hear what BLM said? What happened? It was 14 minutes. Okay, cool. Because it's for some reason it said it was muted, and I'm going, dang, was y'all just sitting here looking at me? Nobody. Okay. I don't know what's going on with the computer. It's just doing whatever it wants to do. It's just doing whatever it wants to do. So, you guys, so a lot of stuff is going on. So they wasn't talking about us. I'm just letting you guys know they wasn't talking about us. Yes, but I had to read lips. Okay, I'm sorry. They wasn't talking about us. They were talking about a group, and it was on, I mean, it's more than one group, but it's on like Facebook, but they are very proactive groups that's doing a lot of trying to get a lot of information and sharing information, and I thought everybody's been really respectful because I mean, we're not showing the picture, the mama, and because we can show it every day because it was made public. I mean, she put it out public. Can't say I went in a person got it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But, and then, digging. Exactly. Galaxy and Star said it is a lot of distraction. Nobody was really talking about the baby. You know what I'm saying? It was like the sister and this fight and police. Okay. I know they said that they were going out. And then one thing that there was more to it, but it was just I didn't want to share that part. If you want to share, you guys know where to go. And since I found out that person does have a YouTube channel, I will not be even saying that person's name anymore. So we're going to respect that, you guys, because like I said, I don't want to get into no arguments with nobody, and definitely not over what's going on. What I heard, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to, hear that stuff and you like part of that drama, that's where it is over there on Facebook. But anyway, the focus is off the baby. And here's the sad thing about it. And I'm gonna just give you my opinion, and you guys can talk to me and tell me what you think. But now that the sisters is saying, hey, you guys are picking on me, or you guys are threatening me, and people showing up at the house, and big old 14 minutes of arguing and fussing and screaming at each other and getting scared or whatever. Because the one that's getting yelled at is like, oh, I'm scared. But she don't come off to be a scary person. Matter of fact, she says she do this every day. So I'm pretty sure she can handle herself if she really wanted to. Whoever was out there, she can handle herself. But the thing about it is, this is the same sister that was on the picture. Yep. Booed up. Yep. Mm-hmm. But so now they're trying to get people to not speak on them as they not a part of the equation. You know? And I'm just gonna say something and then I'll hand this over to you guys. But you know, just like on the California City Boys, I told you guys. I said one person come to me and said those babies didn't get to go to that party. And that party was back in September. I told you guys that. Okay. But there was other stuff that came into play that other people came and said stuff. So I'm going to tell you everything. So don't think that I'm just sitting here going, I. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that was one of the things that, you know, there was somebody that said that they seen him at the store. There was somebody that said that they seen him on the highway. There was somebody that said, and then the one that was at the store really made me think that, you know, these kids got to be alive. I mean, you couldn't tell me nothing else. I mean, they really had my mind thinking these kids is alive. You seen these kids, and they was like, oh yeah, you know. But anyway, nevertheless, you know, they could have seen a child, well, not with the same name, Classic, you know. They said that she said this name Classic or Sincere. I think it was Sincere or something. She called out the baby's name Sincere. I think that's what she said. But what I'm saying is, yes, it's a lot of distraction going on. And I bet you by next week, you're not going to hear nothing out of neither one of these cases. Neither one of these cases, you guys. I want you guys, she says, I'm going to be reading your comments. If you want to come up, go right ahead. And if you want to call in, go right ahead. Too much distraction in these cases. Exactly. Marie says, oh, Galaxy Stores. She says, I agree. Supporting what Steph says, you cannot take away the public's freedom of speech. Exactly. Exactly. So, I mean, I know you guys want to hear a lot about the California City Boys, and I don't mind. I just don't. Similar to California City case, yes. The kids missing, then they move. Exactly. I think they should check the house he bought, especially if he closed on it. You're right. And when Cody allegedly went missing. You know what? My problem is, and I'm going to say this, and I could be wrong because everybody has an opinion. And I'm just thinking to myself, okay, the mother brought the kids over to Corey's house. Or did she? Because Corey would not open up the door when the man come knocking on the door. So Cody had to been already gone. He didn't want him to see the kids. He didn't want him to smell inside. And he was like, I'm sorry. Or okay, I'm sorry. And the sister turns around and she says, the reporter says, what if your brother did do something? And she says, you got to prove it. So that's kind of like Wanda to me. That's kind of like, you're never going to find that child. You're not going to find the child. Hey, this is SP. Hello. Uh-oh. They might have to call back in. I couldn't hear him. Oh, here they go. Hey, SP.
Hey, SP, sorry about that.
You okay?
So, both of these cases are a mess.
Yeah.
With the Cody Briggs case, Cody Briggs, the baby, I'm still lost at when the mother allegedly dropped the baby off.
Right.
Because I was under the impression that this just happened. She just dropped him off like November that just passed. But then we hear a maintenance man say he's got pictures of the little kids last year.
Okay, but here's the thing. If she dropped them kids off in November, he was living there for 2 years.
Right. So where and when did she drop these kids off? And the little baby that's missing's not that old. So what, you ain't seen him since he was 1?
Who, Cody?
Yeah.
Cody's 4.
Okay, so you haven't seen him since he was 2? If you didn't know that where Cody lives right now,
Corey,
if you didn't know where Corey lives right now,
and Corey's been living there for 2 years.
Right. So are you telling me that you dropped your baby off 2 years ago?
Well, that's what the sister, one of her friends said, that she dropped the kid off, and then while she dropped the kid off, he jumped up and moved, and nobody wouldn't tell her where he moved.
But I can't believe that it's been 2 years. 2 years. And ain't nobody went to court and tried to get a change of a court order or nothing. You don't have no paperwork that says I'm looking for my kids because their father took them without took them and kept them.
Right.
And now I'm trying to get custody back and retain my children. Something with that whole scenario is not right.
Right.
There's just something about that that's not right.
Right.
And back to the California City Boys.
Mm-hmm.
I know that, and I'm sorry because I didn't realize that the recording that I sent you didn't have the actual attorneys talking in it. But I didn't want to send you something from somebody else's channel.
Well, I had it, but I was out today, and then when I got home, my phone it's actually still locked down some kind of way. I don't know why is it doing that.
YouTube is tripping too, because that's how I ended up accidentally counting candy out.
Okay.
My screen kept flickering and then it just kicked me off.
Well, and you know what? And I don't want to be the reason why they changed the venue. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody coming to me saying, SB, you kept on talking about the boys and da-da-da. And it don't have anything to do with us. We can talk about it, to be honest with you.
If you listen to the attorneys, the defense attorneys, when they speak, they've already ruled out Kern County. They've already said that where this allegedly happened in California City, that portion of Kern County, they cannot have a trial because everyone knows about the case and everyone has an opinion on the case. They've already said that.
Well, just because everybody knows about the case doesn't mean you can't find 10 to 12 people that will have already made up mind. You know what I'm saying? I know.
The lady that did the Spanish.
That because that's what they want. That's what they gonna say. They gonna say that. But do you know, like there's people that's right next door or live on the same block and they don't know. Just like right now, like Cody Bixby, you can go right up the street from Cody Bixby's house and knock on the door and say, "Hey, do you know there's a 4-year-old boy missing?" And they say, "Where?" And they don't know. Even if it's 2 years, they still don't know. They'd be like, "I heard some of it, but I really didn't pay it my mind." You know what I'm saying? So you can find 12 people that don't read the newspaper. A couple of my girlfriends, they don't watch the news, they don't read the newspaper, and they have no idea of what's going on as far as the news. You got those people. And it doesn't say that you don't know nothing about it.
The defense is definitely trying to move the case.
Yes, they are.
And also
big time.
After they made that statement that day, the next day, Jacqueline's attorney went and filed jointly with the prosecution for a gag order.
Exactly.
So, I don't know, what that's going to entail. I don't know if a big reason for that is so that, because there may be children involved, that they want the gag order, or if it's just that they don't want everybody knowing every little bit of the case until they're able to present it.
Right. They was trying to want me to be a juror one time. Mm-hmm. And I don't watch the news or whatever. I just don't even watch TV. But and I wasn't on, any kind of social media or anything. But they were like, "Are you sure you don't?" And I was like, no. I said somebody said something about it or something at work. And it was a guy that I guess he went to his wife's job and he took a machete and decapitated her. And then and that's all he took with him was the head. And they wanted me to, yeah, huh?
That's bad.
Yeah, she was working at the motel, and I just told him I couldn't even be a juror. They wanted me to be a juror so bad because I hadn't heard nothing about it, but I couldn't be a juror because at the time I was adopting a child, and I told him, I said, I don't even want to look at the pictures because I have nightmares really bad, and it takes me to another level. So no, and I'm getting ready to adopt some kids. I can't be watching and listening to that stuff. And so they let me go home. So if anybody want to know how to get out of jury duty, just tell them stuff like that, and they'll let you go.
Yeah, I was on a case where they basically were saying the last 2 people, when we came in, they were like, "We're not sending anybody else home. Mm-hmm. So you're not going to be able to get out of this jury trial. I'm just letting you know ahead of time."
Exactly.
And we started asking all the questions and everything. And I just didn't want no parts of the trial. I didn't want to be a juror. I didn't want to get involved in it at all. So
right.
They started asking me questions.
Right. Please, you guys, do not put other channels in the chat. Please, I'm not going to argue with nobody. I'm not even giving warnings. Please do not do it. We just went over what Facebook and all of them arguing, and all those chats and channels over there getting banned and blocked and getting taken down. And no, let's not do that. I don't know how many times we got to say it. I don't care what their name is. I don't care how many titles, and just please, you don't have to fight them. I do. And then they'll be saying, "Well, SP said," and I can say what I want to over here, but I am not putting your name out there. You can go write it on a board somewhere or post it up wherever you want, but please, let's not do it. Please, let's not do it. Anyway, we've got a lot of people in here doing that. And the next time, yeah, I'm take them out. All right.
CUSP.
All righty. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Anyway, you guys see that? You leave the room for a minute and see what happens. They be like, let's go over there. Let's say this real quick. You know what I'm saying? Then when they get blocked, then people be like, why did you block me? Why did you block me? Come on, you guys. We're supposed to be adults. We're supposed to be adults. Okay? We're supposed to be adults. I don't go over to their channel. I don't send my people over to their channel. And if you are a respectable adult, you would do the same thing. You don't see people going to McDonald's talking about, hey, over there at Wendy's, they're giving away free burgers. Over there at Wendy's. You know what I'm saying? Those just, no. Then you got my name in your mouth over there and their name in your mouth over here. Now, if I say something nasty about them, then you go back over there and say, SP said, see what I'm saying? No. That's caused problems. It causes problems, you guys. And you don't know how many problems it caused. But the reason why we still got this channel is because we don't do it over here. We don't talk about any other YouTube channel over here. We don't do it. Whether it's good, bad, or negative, we don't do it. We don't give them shout out unless we are in alliance with them. You know what I'm saying? We just don't do it. They do us some good, great. Not every, just because you see one thing that somebody say or speak on is great. You can't come to somebody else's and say, hey, you guys, come over here. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. We've got people in here. This is a more lenient on, and I'm not saying we're better than anybody, but it's more lenient on more of a Christian channel or a more of a God-fearing channel. God-fearing channel. Not everybody want to hear the cussing and the hollering and the screaming and the kicking. And so we're at peace. We're at peace. We don't care how small our channel get. We're peaceful. Now, if they want to go join the hoorah and all of that, fine. But don't say you heard it from over here, because no, we don't play that. And I just wanted you guys to know that you're not going to hear a lot of stuff going on. You're going to hear a lot of, yeah, kind of. You did. That's why, you was put into timeout. We don't shout out other channels over here. That's all. And that's why we always play the one thing, because, you don't know if me and that person got beef. You don't know if that person's got some things going on with them, but we just stay in our own little lane. We just stay in our own little lane and everything. And in that way, Exactly. Debbie said, we don't want another repeat like last time. Exactly. We sure don't. We sure don't. I mean, we had strikes and everything. I mean, we was like, okay, go over there. And then after that, they was like, oh, we didn't tell you could use it. I'm like, yeah, you did. No, we didn't. Hey, you know what? I just say, hey, I'm be like a drummer on my own beat. I'm not going to, you can cook raviolis every day over there. That's what you want to do. Y'all want to go over there and eat raviolis? Fine. You can think that they're great. They're wonderful. I don't got a problem with that. Just don't bring it over here. I even tell people to don't send me other people's YouTube channels, and they do it. They do it anyway. And that's what just came up when I was like, please don't do that. I don't need to see it. That they was like, oh, it's on another YouTube channel. If it's on a YouTube channel, it's on the news. They ain't got no special weapon or magical trick that you can't get the same thing they get. You guys understand what I'm saying? And literally, like, I can take things from Facebook and show it directly to you. I'm not trying to take somebody else's views. But if it's a lot that I want you to hear something, I'll play it and let you hear it. But I'm not trying to take nobody's views. If it ain't news, then, it's just, we'll just speak on it. We will speak on it. You guys, I'm going to get on off of here. If anybody got anything, please let me know what you're thinking or what's going on. Or it is false information. Exactly. And you know what, Miss Tina? People come in here all the time, and the first thing they say, SP said, but you said this, SP, and I be like, that is not what I said. And they be done had it all mixed up. They was like, SP said this. SP, you said you wasn't going to talk about the boys no more. No, that's not what I said. I said, unless there's an update, I wasn't going to get off into that riffraff. Because all it was a whole bunch of people wanting views, and they was arguing, and they was ready to tear channels and networks and cuss you out and cuss your mom out, and I ain't got time for it. Hey, y'all can have it. Have all views you want. I'm not doing it. You follow me? You guys get what I'm saying? It's all he say, she say. If there's no update, it's no need. It's just not. It's not that serious, you guys. You have to stay. You cannot wallow in the mud with pigs and think that you look better when you get out. You tell me where they do that at. People look at you from afar. They don't know which one was the pig. You look just like them. All that hollering and cussing. But some people, they got it in their heart. They say, oh, I ain't like that. I ain't like that. But you gravitate to the drama. You gravitate to the drama. You know what I'm saying? We'll speak on it. If something happens, we'll speak on it. But when the drama comes, you got to know how to stay out of it. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to stay out of the drama. Hopefully all these babies are found. Yeah, I wish they was too. Joanne says the West will not get away with anything. I'm hoping not. TMH, what did TMH mean? Knows what happened to those babies. They with him right now. The Most High. Okay. She said, miss me with the drama. Exactly. Drama for your mama, cause I sure ain't the one. Exactly. And let me tell you, if I would have let y'all hear the rest of what went on that, when the guy was talking, you would have said, ooh, SP, why all of that? You shouldn't, girl. I was like, oh, it gave me a headache even thinking about it. SP, can you put your phone number up, please? Okay. Tina said, I heard it, all of it. So you heard it, huh? You heard it. Oh, my God. You know what? I'm telling you, I don't want to argue with people. What good does it do? You cannot tell a grown person what to do, how to think, how they want to think it, or whatever. It's none of your business. It's just none of it. What it got to do with you? If they want to think one way, like I was saying about the BLM or whatever. That's what he wants to call himself. More power to him. That's all I can say. I just said to myself, it was a waste of time, that press meeting, that press conference that they had. They could have been asking questions instead of you doing too much. That's my thought about the whole situation. I'm just being honest. Yeah, he's doing something. Some people's like, well, he's doing something. He down here. Why don't you come down here? I don't live down there. If I lived down there, I would be down there. But you cannot sit back every time you turn around. First thing a person say is, well, why don't you get off the computer and come down here? Well, you know what? For every kid that's missing in my neck of woods, why don't you come down here? Because there's kids missing all over the place. We're trying to help, and some people may not feel like it's help. They just don't feel like it's help. But I guarantee you, if any of you guys think that the news helped put the California City Boys on the map, you're wrong. You're wrong. It was a lot of YouTubers. It was a lot of Facebookers. That's what put Classic and Sincere and Oren and Orson on the chart. The family down there put them on the chart. The boots on the ground on the charts. YouTubers, whether it was good, bad, negative, or whatever, they made it where, you know what? We want everybody to know. That's why we did bulletin boards and billboards. That's why billboards went here, went there, went to Texas. That's why. It wasn't because of Channel 3 or 10 and 12 and 14 and 15. It wasn't because of that. And it's because people called in to the mayor and the governor and the police chief and all them and kept calling and kept calling and kept calling. It wasn't one channel. It was as a unit. We had one goal. Yeah, there was some kicking and stuff going on, but we had one goal. Some people want to tell the other person what to do. Can't tell me what to do because I'm going to do what I do. But one goal was, guess what? Get the awareness out there. Maybe somebody could see these kids and seen them before. Or when was the last time they seen them? Or go ask that mayor. Are you guys paying attention? Because you're going to want to get what? Voted in next year. And you need to talk to the people. Because, see, your voice weighs when you have numbers. So, you guys, we all can say, you know, when it works out, be happy that they arrested him. Because I guarantee you, if all that took a part of whether this person like you, that person don't like you, that person said, I got this first or whatever, it don't really matter. You're not a one-man band. It took a collective group of people from one part of the state to the other part of the state. That's what it did. And I'm just telling the truth. Because I believe that especially these mamas out here, I mean, the daddies too, but especially these mamas out here, they know they done made a mistake before. They done lost a kid, or the kid's been taken away from them, or they had to make a bad decision one time and leave the kids at home, or, you know, I don't know. I'm just saying. I know I've made bad decisions before, even with my kids. I won't never speak on them because, you know, I don't want to be locked up. But I know I have. So I don't blame somebody for making a bad decision. I blame the people who took these kids out. That's who I blame. You know. Because the person that made the bad decisions, as they were making the bad decisions, they're going to have to live with that for life. They are. They're going to have to live with it for life. And that's a lot to carry. That's a lot to carry. And I don't wish that on nobody. She says, one band, one sound. Exactly. I feel that you are truly doing what you were called to do. Who knows? You know, I'm following my heart. I'm just following my heart every day. Some days I just don't even want to come on because I just know that anything can happen, you know, and I'll just have to be like, y'all, I got to go, you know, whatever. But, you know, there's reasons why we put people's pictures up there on those thumbnails. Yeah. There's reasons why we put the boys' picture. There's reasons why we put people's picture up there. I know people get mad. They come to me and they say, SP, you gonna get a defamation of character. I said, no, I ain't. I keep on rolling. They said one of these days you're gonna get up. Hey. Most of the time we're putting the kids' picture up there, and you'll start seeing Cody's picture up there more. Because like I said, by next week, you won't even hear Cody's name. Remember, I said that, you guys. You'll look up and say, have anybody heard anything about Cody? And you won't hear nothing. Because the family is scaring people to not say nothing. Thank you, guys. She said, thank you for all that you do for these babies. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you guys. Trust me, it's you remember on the Gabby Petito case, and Gabby's father came up and he says, I know that there's other kids out there missing and I feel bad about it. But you know what he said? And you guys missed it. You know what he said? You guys, and they're not getting the coverage. He said, but they're not getting the coverage because of you. It's not because of anything we did. They're not getting the coverage because of you guys. And I'm going to say this, and I mean exactly what I say. Quit waiting for somebody to hand you something. Because it's not going to happen. So I do respect the ones that get out there with boots on the ground. That don't mean I got to like them. There's some of them I can't stand. I will not even speak to ever, 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 ever. It's like talking to the wall. I'm just not going to do it. And it may just be that way for me. So there's no need for me to put names out there. I'm just saying it's not for me. Their conversation, I know some of them that's liars, and I'm like, I'll never speak to that person again. But I know some of them that's, you said this, and you said that, and you did this wrong, and you did that wrong, and say it like this, and I got this, and I got, you know what I'm saying? When you're more mature, that stuff rolls off your back like water, like oil. I want to know. She says she want to know an update on Braylon Noble. There isn't an update. They what they did on the Braylon Noble is they had a date for the court, and so it's later on. They're gonna have court later on. But you guys do know that on the Brianna Williams case, you remember Taylor Williams, the baby? Let me show you the picture. She pleaded guilty to a charge that she didn't even have. She pleaded guilty to murdering that baby. Did y'all know that? Put a 1 in the chat if you knew. Put a 2 in the chat if you didn't know. I'll put a picture up there because it's been a while, you guys. And I know we're going to see some 2s in there. They're going to be like, remember her? Remember she was on the Marines? They was charging her for child abuse and child neglect or something. She took a plea bargain for murder for her child. It wasn't even on the table. Did you hear what I said? It wasn't even on the table. She pleaded guilty to murdering her baby. All right. Matter of fact, let me look at it real quick. Brianna Williams pleaded guilty to murder. Let me see if it brings it up. Navy mom tearfully reported her daughter missing. Now pleads guilty. It was done 5 days ago, you guys. Okay? That's what I wanted to tell y'all Friday that I didn't come on, and I was so mad at myself. It says Navy mom who tearfully reported her daughter missing now pleads guilty to murdering her daughter. Okay? It says Brianna Williams, the Florida mother who sobbed uncontrollably when she reported her 5-year-old daughter missing in 2019, has pleaded guilty in the girl's brutal death. Okay, on Thursday, former Navy Petty Officer First Class Brianna Williams pleaded guilty to second-degree murder in the death of her daughter, Taylor Rose Williams. Okay, so you can say that's justice because now they ain't got to spend no money to find out that she did it. So she had originally been charged with aggravated child abuse, 2 counts of child neglect, lying to police, and tampering with evidence. She had not been charged with murder before Thursday. Action News Jax related remains found during search for the missing Florida girl 5 as petty officer mom became a person of interest. Authorities said Williams had tortured, maliciously punished, or caged Taylor in the 6 months before she went missing, court records show. The apartment of Brianna Williams was thoroughly searched, photographed, and evidence was collected. District Attorney Lauren said in court Thursday, obvious signs of neglect and abuse were obvious, including soiled children's clothing, soiled carpet, blood, and along with partially emptied soup and fruit cans that had a tiny hole cut in them. William had used her computer to search for information about starvation and malnutrition, prosecutors said in court Thursday. Oh my God. She wanted to starve the child, and she wanted to just how she can starve the child to death. But want to keep up with the latest. Williams had reported Taylor missing from their apartment in Jacksonville on November the 6th, 2019, prompting the authorities to launch a massive search for the little girl. As our community has shown over the past few days, there's a lot of love for Taylor here, even those who have never, ever met her. And we want you to know that we would do anything we can to bring her home. Former FBI Jacksonville Assistant Director Rachel told the reporter. Body cam footage released by the police show a highly distraught Williams crying and shaking as she told an officer that Taylor was nowhere to be found. On Thursday in court, Williams appeared emotionless. On November the 6th, 2019, she told the Jacksonville, hold on, you guys, I got something else that just came to me, that she woke up and found the back door unlocked with Taylor, nowhere to be found. A week later, Taylor's badly discomposed body was found in a rural area of Alabama, stuffed in a garbage bag and buried in a shallow grave. Authorities said she had died months before her remains were found. Williams faced a minimum of 20 years to life in prison. Her attorney did not immediately respond to the reporters. But here's what she looks like now, you guys. Let me show you something. Now, let me show you. Maybe I got it. Okay. This is how she looked when she went to jail, right? This is how she looked when she went to jail, right? Take a good look. Let me see if I got her picture. I said I was going to have her picture because y'all not going to believe it. Oh, God, where is it at? Where's her picture at? Because I said, oh, my God, I got to show them this. I don't see her picture. Oh, here she is. Here she is. Here she is, you guys. Did y'all see the difference? Did you guys see her? She don't look like a girl no more. I'm just letting you guys know. And she is also, you guys need to see it again. Hold on. Let me bring up her picture so you can see them both at the same time. And not only that, they keep her in protective custody because she wants to take herself out. She's continuing trying to kill herself. I just want you guys to know that. Okay? So I'm just telling, well, I don't know. Oh, Lord. Where's the pictures at? Okay. Here we go. Wow. She looks. It says Brianna Williams pleaded guilty to second-degree murder of her 5-year-old. Here's the baby. Here's the baby. She's a cute little girl. You guys. This pretty little girl. Remember her? Y'all remember her now? So she cut her hair off and she tried to take herself out again. I just want you guys to know that. But she said, you know what? Do whatever you need to do. I'm dead anyway. She cut her hair off. She don't want no more hair. She's like, I'm done. I'm good. Let me see. Is there any other updates? Because we're not going to do update on Friday, you guys. We're going to go over the we're going to go over the indictment Friday. I'm going to get off of here. All right, you guys. I will see you guys Friday at 5 p.m. Central Time, all right? Yeah, she is a sweet little muffin. Thank you. Sugar Mama. Did Sugar Mama still in here? I think Sugar Mama left. I need to find out if she wants to keep her tickets or she usually give her tickets away. But I have to make sure. Make sure you guys come in here Friday. I think it'll be Mods Day. And then we're gonna give another gift out too. So it's Mods Day this coming Friday, you guys. All right. I'll try to have myself together. All right. All right. Be good, be safe. And you guys, be nice to each other. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tanika Shanetta, the plus-size doll. Do you like to shop online but hesitate because of the uncertainty about sizing and the quality of some items? Have you came across an outfit that you love to rock, but girl, you want to know more about the company and how their items run first? I get it. Check out Tanika Shanetta, the plus-size doll on YouTube for the latest update in plus-size fashion and styles. She does the reviews that you can use. Timing is of the essence, but she will reach out to any company if she's not already signed with them. And get that item or a similar item to try it on first and provide that honest review on sizing, quality, and shipping. She does it all and often can get a discount code exclusively for her subscribers. So subscribe now and shop with confidence, knowing if you would size up, size down, or true to size. She also reviews wigs, bundles, hair products. Like I said, she does it all. Measurements are in the description as well as the contact information for business inquiries or collabs. So subscribe today to be a part of the dollhouse where everything is big, bold, and beautiful. The link is in the description box down below.